So I wanted to give you a little tour of this beautiful network that you have joined. So what you're going to see is a whole news feed. So I'm using the desktop version. There's also an app, which I highly recommend getting, but I'm going to show you on the desktop. And I find once you get used to the desktop, the app is actually quite a bit easier. So when you first join, you're going to see this welcome list, and this is going to get you all set up, but I just wanted to give you a little tour as well. So this is our main feed. This is where you can add comments, you can cheer and like things, and you'll see featured posts and events all in this main feed, okay? And then it's broken down into categories as well. So I'm going to show you here, this is my profile picture that I have with all my settings, and I can update my profile, which I'll show you later in the next video. This is where I'm going to get new notifications that are happening, which is great to keep up to date with. And I can adjust these notifications. So I highly recommend getting those notifications. I will show you in the next video how to do that. And you can actually get a little daily digest of what happens on here, which is really, really good. This is chat that you can talk to other members, and you can also invite new members as well. This is a search bar that you can find content, and this bar here is if you write in it, you are posting it, and that is putting a post on the network feed. This is great if you want to ask questions, share an article, post a picture. It's all there for you. It's a really good way to share and get advice. Then we have our Discovery tab. This is now all on the left-hand side, and Discovery is where we're just going to find I'm going to close this, where we're just going to find more of the content broken down in different ways, okay? Then we're going to see members here. It's so important to fill out your member profile because then you can actually see locations and see where people are. Then we're going to see what Thrive's all about here, and we can invite people as well. Okay, under topics, this is where we get the good stuff. So this is new to TTN. It's all your welcome package that you're listening to now. We have community news, so when we post the monthly events, that lives under here. All the replays from Art and Tea live here. So this is really great if you miss anything, they're all from our weekly sessions are gonna live here. Then we have the Artist Mother podcast you can find here. Thrive with Jamie are videos, a little bit more educational side videos for your practice. And then we have any resources that have been posted. People can put tags on them so they live in these different buckets and these little topics. So if you have a question, this is a great place to go. Events is where we have our weekly events and our artist talks. Big thing here I wanted to point out, I will go through this again, but RSVP and add it to your calendar so that you make sure you get the time change right and you make sure that you get a reminder, which is really important. We have a section for groups. So these are different groups that members have wanted. And some of them are for private programming that you have to be invited into, but most of them you can actually just ask to join. So there's a lot in here, but we have, a book club happening, people living in rural places, and you can ask to join and you're welcome to do that. In our courses section, that is where we have our paid programming, and if you're a part of that, you'll be invited in and be part of that group. It's where all the information for your paid programming will go. Okay, and then back to home takes us to our main feed. So this is how you're gonna see the screen on your desktop. On the app, it's very similar, it's just smaller, and I highly recommend having your notifications on so that you can remember to check back in. It's creating a little bit of habit. Remember, with community, you get what you give. So being here, cheering people on, there's prompts that come out. I highly recommend getting involved and engaged. A challenge for you is definitely to go to the next Art and Tea that's available to you. So go into events, RSVP, and show up to that, or watch the replay and comment on the weekly challenge, okay? In the next videos, it's gonna go over your challenge, and that's to get you set up, and I'll go through all of that. Okay, thanks so much, bye.